Hey, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in again. I've been waiting for a reason to cook this particular dessert, and I think I have a reason now. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and so I wanted to make this really easy but yummy dessert for Thanksgiving, and I get plenty people that I can pass it out to and try it. So I've made this before, so I know the recipe works, so I wanted to come out and share it to you. So this is Japanese kololo. So I hope I didn't beat that up. But anyways, kololo, it's traditionally a Hawaiian dessert and it uses a lot of taro that's pureed with coconut milk. But I don't have taro today. And I did say I did make this before. So the consistency is still kind of be a little bit the same, kind of stiff and kind of like butter mochi or Filipino bibingka. But this one is going to use mochiko instead for its kind of main product. So this is going to be Japanese brown sugar kololo. And let's start with the recipe. So get your pen and paper ready. So it's 5 cups of mochiko. So this is where the difference is. This is mochiko by Coda Farms. This is the only one I ever use. And this is, let's see, this particular box is 16 ounces. So let's see how many cups we yield out of this one. But we need 5 cups of this particular rice flour, okay? 2.5 cups water. So I got my water ready here. All right, 2.5 cups. 1 box of dark brown sugar. So I like the dark brown sugar. The appearance is better when you cut it up versus a light brown sugar. So 1 box of C&H pure cane sugar. So buy the real stuff, yeah? So I've bought some off-brand sugars before and it has ruined my recipes because there's something hidden like cornstarch in it or something. But since then, I have never bought the off-brand. I always go for C&H pure cane sugar. Okay, 1 12-ounce can of coconut milk. So this is a coconut milk right here. Okay, so 12 ounces of coconut milk. So this is 13.5 ounces. So we're gonna leave about 1.5 ounces behind. Remind me, okay? Hope I don't mess up. But okay, so 1 12-ounce can of coconut milk. And that particular coconut milk, that's the brand. I don't use any other brand. And I know that one works. I've just been using it so long that I haven't tried another brand. So I'm going to endorse that brand, okay? And then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So here is my baking soda, the orange box. All right, so ready to get mixed in. 5 cups of mochiko. All right, so here is my measuring. Okay, all right, 5 cups of mochiko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups of mochiko. That's a lot of mochiko. And it's this fine powdery stuff that looks like flour, but that is grounded rice. So it's grounded rice made into a powder. Okay, so 5 cups of mochiko. 2.5 cups of water. Okay, so 2.5 cups of water. All right. 1 box of dark brown sugar. Okay, so this is not this is not low carb. Sorry guys. This has 1 box of dark brown sugar. Okay. 1 12-ounce can of coconut milk. So I remembered to leave some behind, leave about 1 ounce behind. I think that's about 1 ounce, yes. And then 1 teaspoon baking soda. 1 teaspoon baking soda. All right, there you go. Here you go. Okay, so that is all the ingredients that you need. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredient yummy dessert. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to mixing now. So cover your ears, it's gonna be loud. I'm just gonna sift off the sides here. Mochiko is so sticky. It's literally pounded sticky rice flour. But that's what makes all these Hawaiian mochi and Japanese desserts so yummy. Even Filipinos use this good stuff. So it's definitely an Asian fusion thing. So you saw me mix that on high, I would say, I don't know, 2 minutes. But this is the consistency after mixing. So you can see it. Kind of thick, but not too thick. Comes right out of the scoop. Let me see if I can get you a close-up here. Okay, that's what it looks like. And it smells so good because of all that brown sugar. Okay, so this is ready to pour into the molds. So I decided, because I'm going to Thanksgiving tomorrow, and they're going to be short Thanksgivings, but I really wanted to bring some goodies because all year long I'm cooking goodies. So I just wanted to make this one particular. So it looks like these 2 molds. So if I put this together, of course that would make the classic pan. That's what, a 9 by 13. But I have 2 squares. So I guess, I don't know, 8 by 8 squares. So I'm going to go ahead and put canola oil spray on them. Put it on thick. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pour the kololo in there, okay? So here it goes. All right, so let's see how much this one takes up. I might have a few cups left, but let me see what I got here. Okay, so I poured it in. So I have maybe 1 tin's worth left, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in this. Okay, so that is gonna go in for about an hour at 350. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll see you in an hour with the finished product. And that's how it looks inside the cooking pan and the tin. All right, we'll see you in an hour. So we're back in Mom's corner of the house where I can get some things done and talk about my recipes. So this is exactly what I did. I went ahead and put in that 5 cups mochiko, that 2.5 cups of water, 1 box of dark brown sugar, 1 12-ounce can of that coconut milk, and 1 teaspoon baking soda. And you saw me pour it into the mold. So I did exactly what the instructions said to do. Put it at 350 for about an hour. And this is what it came out to look like. So here is my first mold right here. And the edges look crispy. The top is very spongy, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Spongy, bungy. If you press it, it comes right back up. So this is still hot. This is hot smacking out of the oven. So it looks really, really delicious. And we can probably decorate this by putting some powdered sugar on top just to give a finishing touch and make it look pretty. So that was my first one. And this is my second one right here. And this is just as crunchy on the edges. Kind of reminds me of the Filipino bibingka and the Hawaiian butter mochi. So the edges come off, edges are crispy, the middle is spongy, and it looks delicious. So remember we talked about the Hawaiian kololo using taro as a starch, but this is Japanese kololo, so as a starch we use mochiko, which is a finely pounded sticky rice. Okay, so the next one is, I had a little bit extra, so I put it in this little thing here, this pound cake mold, and looks like the edges are crispy, the middle is spongy. So you can see where I did the little holes with the toothpick to make sure it was done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up this one. The other two I'm bringing to the gatherings tomorrow. I'm gonna open up this one and take a look at the inside. All right, so this is the bottom side. It's really formed, spongy, light brown. Even though I put dark brown sugar, it still came out like a golden brown. Okay, so there you go. Edges are nice, kind of crispy. So I'm gonna cut it down the middle. Let's see. There you go. I'm gonna cut it down the middle so I could get a glimpse on the inside for you. All right, so this is hot out of the oven. So it still has to be formed just a little bit, but let me show you the inside. Ooh, steaming hot. Doesn't that look yummy? And then this is my second one right here. Steaming hot. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and sprinkle some powdered sugar on top. Make it look pretty. So here's my powdered sugar. And this is C&H powdered sugar. None of the off-brand, okay? Alright, so I got my powdered sugar ready. Let's just get a closer look at this. So here is the crunchy edges right there. Okay. It's a really, really good picture. And here is the top. All right. And then here is the middle part right here. Okay. So it's hot out of the oven. So when this starts to cool off, it'll have a better, kind of more uniform look. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put powdered sugar on top. All right. Just to make it look a little bit pretty, dusting with powdered sugar here. All right. Here you go. Japanese kololo. Doesn't it look delicious? Well, I hope you try this one day and let me know how it goes. And have a good Thanksgiving. Take care.